The place where the eagle screams, where he spreads his wings, the place where he feeds, where the fish jump, where the serpents coil up and they hiss. This shall be Mexico Tenochtitlan, and many things shall happen.
These were words, legend says, were spoken by the Aztec sun god, Huitzilopochtli. These words guided the Aztecs, known as the Mexico. At the time, to take the lake island Tenochtitlan, this island would one day house a great city and be the prize of the Aztec Empire. The Valley of Mexico, near the middle of Central America, was home to many broken tribes, still recovering from the rule of the fallen Toltecs. The Aztecs arrived in these lands as poor travelers from northern Mexico, but quickly adapted to the customs of the people there. They decided to stay and grow their numbers.
One of the first things the Aztecs did was use advanced farming techniques to grow a large variety of vegetation in great numbers. They built special farming areas, called chinampas, all around their island home. Chinampas were rectangular plots of land, placed parallel to each other, placed just a few feet above the water's edge. This way, the lake's waters helped provide much nutrition the plants needed, and also made irrigation easy. Another new thing Aztecs did was plant on marshland, using dead and decaying matter as fertilizer. The Aztecs were able to make an abundance of food used to nourish the ever-growing population, and much left to trade and make the Aztecs money.
As the empire grew, the Aztecs made an alliance with the two other most powerful tribes in the area, Texcoco and Tlacopan. Together, this alliance was able to quickly defeat all tribes in the immediate area and grow their empire. As time went on, Tlacopan grew less strong and faded from the alliance, leaving Texcoco and Tenochtitlan to rule the empire jointly. They also defeated the bitter rivals of the empire, the Tlaxcala. The Aztecs were unique in the way they conquered the other tribes, because they tried very hard to keep their opponents alive, using weapons made of obsidian, a tough rock, and wooden spears. They became strong fighting force. Once they conquered an area, they would leave the tribes alone, only making them pay tributes of gold, jade, and other valuable items. Sometimes people would be tributes for religious sacrifice.
At the height of the empire, they controlled more than 500 small city-states and commanded over 5 to 6 million people. At the center of all their lives was religion. The strongest and most powerful men in the kingdom ascended to the position of high priests, and the emperor himself was to be treated like a god. Hundreds of temples were built for everyday religious practices. On the biggest temple in Tenochtitlan, human sacrifices would be carried out because Aztecs believed the sun god must be nourished with blood to make the sun rise. Usually, war prisoners were used, making the empire spread through conquest for prisoners.
The fall of the empire was not an immediate thing. It happened slowly over time due to both internal and external turmoil of the empire. In 1502, a new emperor, Montezuma II, came to the throne. Unfortunately, Montezuma increased the number of sacrifices needed greatly due to the large population, and the rate of conquest wasn't fast enough, making the city-states revolt due to the taking of their citizens. Also, the arrival of Cortez and the Spaniards spread unknown diseases to the many Aztecs, killing half the population. Cortez attacked Tenochtitlan, killing hundreds of nobles, and Montezuma, his nephew Cuauhtémoc, took the throne and fought the Spanish out. Unfortunately, on August 13th, 1521, Cortez led a counterattack and defeated the Aztecs with superior weaponry and armor and took Tenochtitlan. This officially marked the end of the Aztec Empire.
Me and the Mexica tribe have been wandering these lands for years, but we can't find a place to call home. What is that? An island! This island, it's perfect. It has vegetation and people to trade with. This must be the place the sun god is speaking of. This must be Tenochtitlan. Habahu. How's the farming?
Farming is great. The lake provides irrigation. The marshland gives us great fertilizer for our crops.
Excellent. With all this maize we're growing, we'll be able to trade with the other tribes. Perhaps spread our influence a little.
Yes.
I'll go farm over there.
Hello there, member of a tribe that I do not know.
Oh, hello, member of the Texcoco Coco, whatever your tribe's name is.
How do?
I'm doing well. I have this fine obsidian pickaxe made of obsidian. And I was wondering if you would like to trade for that metal that I do not yet know and could use.
This is a very fine metal.
Good, good.
Here, let's trade.
Maybe one day we can form a friendship.
Perhaps.
Don't die, other tribe! Haha! I've defeated another tribe in the name of the Aztec Empire. We once again spread our influence. And you, stay right there. You'll be taken to the great temple to be sacrificed to the sun god so that the sun rises tomorrow.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I am from the country Spain. You may not have heard of it.
I have not. I'm an Aztec, you see. I don't know what a country is.
Well, how do you do?
I'm... You seem to carry some sort of unknown disease I'm not yet immune to.
Ha! Now with these people dead, I can take over their land and conquer all of this area. Another kill for the Spanish Empire.
My obsidian is nothing for Spanish steel. My arm.
Your Aztec weaponry is nothing for Spanish technology. Finally, the Aztec Empire has finally fallen. For Spain!